Pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Before we get going, I was just going to mention, I know we've got a few more folks online today that I don't know if I've seen before in a while, but just so you know, if you are online and you have any questions or want to partake in the conversation, there's the raise your hand button on the Teams link at the top there. Please use that to let us know, and we'll be able to get you into the meeting. So with that, we'll go ahead and move into our regularly scheduled board meeting. Next, I would seek to approve the meeting minutes dated February 24th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments on the previous meeting's minutes? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next, I would seek to approve today's agenda.
So moved.
Seconded.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments on today's agenda? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 5 would be to approve the consent agenda.
Mr. Chairman, I motion to approve number 5.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments on the consent agenda? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Sorry. Next, item number 6 would be to recognize and celebrate some of our employees for their incredible contributions and loyalty to Webster County. We've got some great employees that have dedicated a lot of their lives and their livelihoods and everything to supporting our county and our residents. So this is just a great opportunity to highlight who they are and their contributions. So first off would be Angela Vinson, the assessor's office, 33 years of service. Matthew Cosgrove, Conservation Department, 30 years of service. Christy Nelson, Sheriff's Office, 28 years of service. Joshua Van Waa, Deputy Sheriff, 15 years of service. Derek Christie, Sheriff's Office, 13 years of service. Thomas Walsh, Secondary Roads, 10 years of service. Mason Jorgensen, Secondary Roads, 10 years of service. Don Heiston, Treasurer's Office, 5 years of service. Corey Wolf, Jail, 4 years of service. Brody Bertram, Conservation Department, 4 years of service. Matthew English, Deputy Sheriff, 1 year of service. And Megan Koking, Health Department, 1 year of service. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that helps make Webster County what it is, and I appreciate their time and services to us. And it's greatly appreciated. Item number 7, to approve and authorize Webster County offices to be closed Wednesday, May 6th, 2026 from 12 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. for mandatory training.
I'll move item 7. I'll second it.
Motion is second. Questions or comments on item 7?
This is one of our all-staff trainings we have coming up. We're planning on 2 this year. Total, this will be the first one. We got the Larimar free of charge. So we're going to be hosting it at the Larimar, bringing in some speakers. We should have some good interactive presentations for everyone. So I do stress that this is mandatory for staff to attend. We've tried to make the investment in our culture here and think this is a good step forward and should be a good training for everyone.
Any other questions or comments on that? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 8, approve and authorize chair to sign fiscal year 2027 roadway maintenance agreement with the Iowa Department of Transportation for roads within Brushy Creek State Park.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments on item 8? Please state your name and department.
Jamie Joel, county engineer. So the main road through Brushy Creek, paved road, is a county road, but all the side roads are gravel roads, and those are under state jurisdiction. And this agreement, same one we do every year, that the county agrees to do maintenance occasionally on those roads, and the state reimburses us for all of our time and materials. This is for starting July 1st.
Also include the snow removal, or is that a separate one?
We don't do any snow removal inside the park limits.
I thought we did at one time.
Not on the side roads, no. Just on our road, we do, but not on any of theirs.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions or comments? All right, hearing none. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. The motion carries. Item 9, bid letting for the following projects. Number 1 would be L 003450-73-94, RCB on 150th Street east of Dakota Avenue. Item 2 would be L 872301-73-94, RCB on Brushy Creek Road south of 250th Street. Item 3 would be L 20261-73-94, paving on 390th Street and Union Avenue.
Okay, I'll go through each project separately. The first two projects, the box culvert projects, are tied. So the low bidder would be whoever has the low bid of the two projects totals combined. So for project 003450, first bid is from Progressive Structures, and their total is $177,919.00. 177,919.00.
Aggressive.
Yep, Progressive. Second bid is from Midwest Contracting. Their total bid is $200,522.00. 200,522.00. And the final bid on that project is from PCI. Their total is $168,291.05. 168,291.05. Like we also have 3 for project 872301. Progressive Structures, low bid, or total bid, $173,360.00. 173,360.00. Midwest Contracting, their bid is $204,196.00. 204,196.00. And the final bid for that project is from PCI. Their total is $168,881.10. 168,881.10. And the final project is the L-2026 Parent 1, the paving project. We only have one bid on that project. It's from Fort Dodge Asphalt. And the total is $950,853.93. 950,853.93. So it looks like PCI on the first two and then Fort Dodge Asphalt on the second one. And so in the next agenda item is approval of those bids.
Move that we approve the two lowest bids.
Cool. Just making sure I got all, so PCI at 337,172.15. Progressive at 351,279. And then Midwest Contracting at 404,718. I get it all right? Okay. And then for the 2026, the 950, 853.93 from Fort Dodge Asphalt. Okay. All my math is right. All right. Thank you, sir. Item number 10 then would be to approve the low bid for projects L-00345-73-94, L-872301-73-94, and L-20261-73-94, subject to county engineer's final review of bid prices.
Also move
Want to specify?
for the two lowest bids, that would be the PCI for the two projects with the
Culverts.
box cars, and then the Midwest or the Fort Dodge Asphalt for the repave.
I will second.
Motion is second. Questions or comments on the bids? Does this come back after the review process? Or is it just subject to the review then? And then
This is
we
just
know where else
subject
we're-
to review.
Any other questions? All right, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Post same sign. Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Joel.
Yep. Thank
Excuse me, item 11. Approve resolution number 2026-06, a resolution of support for the Webster and Humboldt County Transportation Alternatives Program grant application to connect the Prairie Rivers Trail to Three Rivers Trail per recommendation of Matt Cosgrove, Conservation Director.
Mr. Chair, I move item 11.
Second.
Motion in a second.
Good morning, everyone. Conservation Director Matt Cosgrove. So this is a continuation of a project that we've been working on with Humboldt County for a handful of years. This has been part of the regional transportation plan for over 30 years that I've been here. And it's part of the hike and bike plan that we've done with the city of Fort Dodge for the Prairie Rivers Trail plan as well. So in 2024, we did a similar application. We received $750,000 for this project. We are submitting, with your support, another application for another 750,000. And then we'll continue to work toward, finding the construction dollars for this project tentatively in the 28-29 construction period. So this is similar to Jamie's funding that they program out 5 years in advance. So we have to get out there ahead of everyone else. So luckily this funding, we're only competing with the 5 counties in our region. So this is a grant application that we run through Midas annually. So the connection will create, I think, about the 4th largest trail system in Iowa, with about a little over 70 miles of trail when you connect the Prairie Rivers Trail System to the Three Rivers Trail System. And Three Rivers, for those of you who don't know, connects across 3 counties, Pocahontas, Humboldt, and Wright counties.
I think when we first started talking about that I thought one of the most exciting things was to hear we'd be part of the 4th largest contiguous trail system then. And I've seen a lot of, and I've talked about it with others before, that, I've hired people in my other professions into this county, and that's our trail systems and outdoor opportunities is something that they've highlighted why they come here. So I think there's a great opportunity to continue to help grow our county with investment in some of these quality of life projects. So.
Yeah, really appreciate your forethought and all the work that you're doing to move this along.
You bet. Humboldt did pass this February 23rd, so their resolution is passed. So we'll be submitting this application here next week for the March 20th deadline, I believe.
Any other questions or comments? All right, hearing none, this is a roll call vote.
Vote aye.
Cochran, aye.
Conrad, I.
Montgomery, aye.
Ike, aye. Let it be known that it was unanimously passed. Item 12, approve the 2080 agreement with the city of Otho for services by the Webster County Sheriff's Office.
Paul?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments on this? All right, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 13, approve lowest bid for squad car uplifting.
I'll move item 13.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments on item 13? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 14, approve purchasing the lowest bid of industrial washer and dryer for the Webster County Jail.
So moved.
Seconded.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments on the washer and dryer?
Yes. In a big way. First of all, the motion was for the lowest bid, which I'm going to recommend that we go with the little bit of a higher bid. Reason for that is there was no labor charges on the Century Laundry Distributing Incorporated. And in order for them to put their product into the jail, they're going to have to do some structure work and remove part of a wall. And that was also not part of the bid. So it's going to be my recommendation that we take RJ Cool out of North Kansas City for $23,307. And this piece of equipment will fit into the doorway, so they'll be able to put it in without making any structural changes. So the other bid was for $22,209. This one's for $23,307, but the low bid did not accommodate us for extra structural work that we were going to have to do.
I noticed in the supporting documents, there was a $2,000 question mark, what it was gonna, so that would add on to it. So that would actually be higher than,
Definitely.
Okay.
The labor was to install, which is also not part of the Century Laundry bid, where everything that they've said, the labor and everything is involved in the one from RJ Cool Company. So once again, my recommendation is take the proposal from RJ Cool Company out of North Kansas City.
I'm okay with taking the proper word for it, removing my second.
I'll move my motion. If that's where we're at.
You want me to make the motion then?
I'd be happy for that.
I'll make the motion to approve the equipment proposal from RJ Cool Company in the amount of $23,307 for commercial washer dryer for the jail floor.
Second.
Motion is second. Is this something we have to go back to the previous bid with? I know we've had discussions around this before. If they didn't have something in there, have we?
As long as we put out our notice to bidders correctly, and we did, I believe, if they failed to include necessary items because of the specifications of the machine they're recommending being too large, they needed to put that labor cost in there. So this does not have to be rebid.
Okay, perfect. Any other questions or comments? All right, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 15, approve 28 agreements, 28E agreements, Dayton Rescue Squad, City of Fort Dodge, Southwest Webster Ambulance, as recommended by the EMS Advisory Council.
Mr. Chairman, I move item 15.
Second.
Motion is second. Questions or comments on these agreements? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. The motion carries. Next item up is citizens' opportunity to address the board with items not on the agenda. Anybody at all? All right. Next item is the Board of Supervisors Committee reports.
Let's see, you're sitting there. Linking Families has come along very well with their daycare. John, has had the opportunity to be the inside builder on it, so he's been doing a great job. I walked through it last week and, they're coming along real well. Central Iowa Juvenile Detention, I'll have a meeting next week and again the week after. And, other than that, everything else is, I like to say, running very smooth, but we all know better than that. So with that being said, it's your turn, John.
All right, we'll have a Webster County Crime Stoppers meeting this week. And those of us who were on the dump committee, landfill committee, got an email about how you should not put lithium batteries in with your recycling, as that can cause major damage to the balers. Thank you.
All right. Last Wednesday, we had our EMS Advisory Council meeting. I think we heard about that today. Last Thursday, we had our conference board meeting. As you recall, conference board oversees the county assessor's office. I think that went well as well. Austin is doing a great job at leading those meetings. And then typically I would have a Visit Fort Dodge meeting in the upcoming week, but it was canceled this month. So there we go.
Headed to ISAC for the next few days here this week. Have a wellness meeting this afternoon. Other than that, that's all I got at this time.
I've had not a whole lot going on this week. Last week I did have the EMS. I have a different EMS advisory committee with Iowa Central that I'm a part of. It's a great group to be a part of as we're looking to continue to grow the EMS program at Iowa Central. It's excellent to be with that team trying to grow that, work with others. We also had our safety committee meeting. I want to give a big shout out to our IT folks who help us leverage some technology. As you use a lot of these programs, you're going to continue to see updates to website and all these things. We have a great team of dedicated folks that are helping make stuff easily accessible. So thank you to them and helping make us, coordinate and work as a team, more cohesively and not printing stuff off all the time too. So that's really helpful. Also had a Board of Health meeting last week. Went well, as Supervisor Conrad said. Had the conference board. And then nothing new this week. At the end of the month, for our next meeting, I'll be out in DC with the delegates going to Washington, DC. So that's all I've got for right now. Anything else? All right. Up next would be to allow claims.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions or comments on the claims? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next, I would seek and entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions or comments before we adjourn today? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.